Jesus.
Welcome to the Dead Funny Podcast. Tensions are high here. Dylan plays shitty games.
Oh my god, let's just get it back started again.
And Chris gives even shittier reviews. I'm gonna play 5 hours of the game, not pay no attention to anything story-wise, and then say it doesn't have a story.
I'll tell you guys, you can jump in the comments below and let us know how much of a dramatic fucking ball-clenching story that fucking Black Desert Online has. I would love to know. I mean, online is even part of the title. Come the fuck on, dude.
Oh god, you two are the worst.
Just telling you. I'm nowhere near saying the story is like damn near on par with, like, let's say God of War story, but it's definitely not as bad as you're making it out to be, Chris. God.
It's hard for me to see a story in a game whenever the majority of the missions are just you talking to someone and then having to travel all the way across the fucking map in order to talk to someone else to activate a quest.
That I do not like. There's no fast travel.
It has nothing to do with the fast travel, though. That's not the problem. The problem is the quest in general. The story aspect of that, there's not a story, Dylan. Because the story is now me walking for fucking ever to go do something that doesn't even fucking matter, get shit EXP.
I'm just saying, I'm literally just got out doing a story arc where you had to eradicate a goblin encampment to go kill the goblin leader. You found out the leader's not there, so therefore you had to go do a few more things to find out where the leader was. You find out where the leader was, and you go and kill the leader.
How many cinematics were there?
Arc of a story. One, and it was when you first met the NPC you talked to start the quest. And if you count like the little cinematic it does when you summon the ball.
Talking about alone. Oh, Dylan, man, oh man. Like I said, you can like the games you like. I can like the games I like. All I'm saying is, for someone who doesn't play multiplayer games, Kelsey, trying to pitch her an MMO RPG is probably not best to start your recommendations, because she's going to play it and she's not going to care for it because it's MMO based. And then she's going, well, Dylan has shit taste in games. Whenever pitching her something like Kingdom Hearts would be so much more up her alley because it's hardcore story driven and she can play it by herself.
I did that already.
Take it at her own pace.
But the moment I pitched that, guess what Coop did? He immediately started doubting me on it. Fucking literally talking shit.
I didn't down you on it. The game is great. The cutscenes are too long. That's all I said.
Oh,
the cutscenes are too fucking long. The game is great. I had a great time playing it. Did I finish it? Absolutely not. The cutscenes are too fucking long. If you want me to play a game, I mean, I shouldn't have to sit there and play a game with like fucking Dayquil next to me so I can fucking make it through the goddamn next cutscene. That shouldn't be a thing. It's like literally.
Dylan, if it helps, go ahead.
I was gonna say, next time I have trouble sleeping, I don't need like a glass of warm milk and cookies. I can just turn on Kingdom Hearts cutscene, and I can fall asleep. Yeah. I'll just look up fucking on YouTube all Kingdom Hearts 3 cutscenes together, and I guarantee you that file is too big to upload. And there's 10-hour loops on YouTube. I guarantee you that file is too big to upload. It's like, nah, dude, we can't have fucking 1,000-hour fucking videos on fucking YouTube, man. You guys gotta calm down with this bullshit.
I'm curious now how long it actually is all put together.
From start to finish?
I'm sure somebody figured it out.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody's beaten the game. I think they're still playing. They're still playing at this. You think you have, Dylan. The game has tricked you. There are like probably 800 secret cutscenes you have yet to find.
No, there isn't. There's only two. One you get for beating on Proud, and another one you get for getting a certain number of emblems.
And that was my only other issue with the game, is that you couldn't change your difficulty after you started. That was pretty dumb.
Yeah, that was your fault for wanting to play it on easy.
I didn't play it on easy. I played it on normal.
Oh, that's your fault wanting to play it on normal.
Well, I played the first one from start to finish, which was like...
It is a game designed for kids. Well, and he goes to play it on normal.
Once again, I played the first one from start to finish. When that came out like 40 years ago. And
that one was hard as fuck, though, dude. I couldn't play that one on the hardest difficulty. Dude.
Regardless, it's been like, what, 17 years Legit, like 17 years
Yeah.
since the first one.
It's
It's been a while, Dylan. It's been a while. So I haven't touched the series in a long time. It's an RPG. I think I'm gonna go normal and kind of get my feet wet before I just go hard and just get fucking destroyed the entire time I'm playing the game, and then not want to play it. I'd rather leave the game because I want to play something else, because then I still have the want and need to come back and finish it, versus I'm getting absolutely destroyed. I can't change the fucking difficulty. I just physically don't want to play the game anymore because I'm too far where I don't want to restart. So now I'm just Kingdom Hearts is just dead now. That's where it will lay, collecting dust.
See, that's where we differ. I like games like that.
Yes, I know. You like to turn on the hardest difficulty and run around with just your fucking fist because you're, for some reason, a dumbass likes to waste time.
I just like the challenge.
Well, play an actual challenging game. I guarantee you can't do shit like that in fucking Final Fantasy VII or any of the Final Fantasies for that matter. Run around without upgrading your fucking weapons and armor. I guarantee you get fucking destroyed. You don't move anywhere. No summons. No materia. Only the materia you start
physically not possible to complete those games without having to upgrade and level up.
Exactly. That's a real game, Dylan. It's a real game.
I do think you brought up something really good that is super important, though. He said games for children. Games for children today are stupidly easy, and adults can't play them. Games for children when we were kids were impossible. Like, we were playing, one of my friends got
fuck that shit for the Sega.
I was thinking of like some of the Donkey Kong games.
Donkey Kong
oh
Country.
my God, a group of us got together and we just played those, and you can't save. Like, you can save occasionally, but you have to beat like 4 levels without losing too many lives before you it was absolute insanity.
There are 2 games.
And we got to the point, I took a full 2-hour nap while 3 people tried to beat 1 level and couldn't do it. Like, it was insane.
You guys are 1 bad at video games. 2.
No. Nah.
I did all the Donkey Kong games growing up, so I don't know what you talk about. Donkey Kong Country, let's fucking go. Oh, that was my shit. I even remember the Donkey Kong song, DK. Donkey Kong. That shit was dope. Yes. I was big into Donkey Kong as a kid. I played all of them. I know Diddy. Well, the monkey that's got the fucking overalls and the pink hat.
I played the Donkey Kong for the 64.
I don't remember her name. Diddy Kong. I don't know what her fucking name was, but yeah. And then there's Diddy.
Isn't one of them like Candy Kong or something?
Yeah, Candy Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the one that they try to sexualize, where she actually had that fucking breast. Yeah, that one.
I saw that for the first time as an adult, and I was like, "Oh, that was unnecessary, you creeps!" Ugh.
2 games that recently just got remakes. Both could possibly be the hardest games, I think, of our generation as far as like that kind of game style goes, like Donkey Kong and shit. Honestly, actually, I think there should be 3 in there, and one of those should definitely be Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day definitely was up there as far as difficulty, but these other 2 probably were a little bit higher. Crash Bandicoot. Easy.
Fuck Crash Bandicoot.
And Spyro. Spyro being the other one.
Oh, Spyro being number 1, hands down. Dude, that game was so fucking difficult, and yet the controls and the way it plays was so simple, but the things it wanted you to do with these simplified controls was just like, oh god, I'm trying to fucking fire breathe this pot up here so I can get this goddamn gem. Oh, fuck. Who? Fire that way. Fire that way. Fire that way. Fire that way. Pot's in front of you. You can't hit the thing for shit.
I want to buy the remakes, dude. I want to buy those remakes so bad and fucking play them. Oh my god. They look so beautiful.
Dude, I saw someone on Twitch playing them, dude. The graphics look fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
That's what happens whenever you
see each individual scale on Spyro's body.
Yeah, it's like I said, whenever you have so long to remake a game, I mean, obviously, going from, I don't mean to keep jumping on my fucking dead horse that I'm beating into the ground here, but fucking Final Fantasy VII. I mean, when you go from fucking Polygon.
If I played the remake of Final Fantasy VII and the graphics aren't so good, I don't see Tifa's fucking nipples poking out them.
Well, you won't see that
shit.
But
I'll fucking
that won't happen. They already said that they're not going to over-sexualize Tifa. She's going to be wearing her outfit, and that's just it. So it'll be her original outfit. It won't be her fucking. It won't be Advent Children. It'll be her original outfit, but.
Oh, Advent Children outfit was pretty cool.
Once again, Dylan, you need to understand. Tifa would legitimately beat your fucking face in. So
yes, she would, and I would enjoy it.
Yeah, you would probably. talk shit about.
I wouldn't
Don't
do
talk
it.
shit about my first video game love, okay? She was the first original Bae, and those graphics were terrible, but she was fucking Bae, all right? Most people my age had Lara Croft. I had Tifa Lockhart. Get at me, yeah, and play that shit. The good old days of gaming, man. Oh man, oh man.
You know another game that was really hard for the 64? Wasn't like really hard, it was just more like irritating. 007.
Yeah. Did you ever play Glover? Glover was where it
no.
was at, dude. Oh my god. You went to hard games, dude. Glover is the shit.
Dude,
I definitely
still,
thought you said blubber, and I
No.
was very confused.
No.
dude, I still think that fucking Lion King game for the
Ooh.
Sega Genesis was difficult as fuck.
Banjo-Kazooie, dude. Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, dude. I love Banjo-Kazooie,
There are
dude.
so many people
Oh.
to this day that don't even know who the fuck that is, dude.
How?
Banjo-Kazooie, dude. That was such a good fucking game series, man.
I mean, come on, it's who can not know Banjo Kazooie?
That's
Hey,
the-
fucking Kazooie.
That's the
The
I'm
goddamn
pretty sure
bird that
Joey
breaks the fourth
doesn't know
walls.
didn't know who Banjo-Kazooie was. I'm pretty sure it's the conversation we were having, and I couldn't believe that. I mean,
Talk about
that's
Joey?
that's the rare original right there, dude. Ease. That's way before Conquer Bad Fur Day. Oh, Conquer
Yeah.
Bad Fur Day. So I'm gonna take a wild guess in the dark here, Kelsey, and say that you never played Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
Never played that. Have no idea who Banjo and Kazooie are.
Good lord.
It's not Banjo.
And Kazooie. It's just Banjo-Kazooie because the
See?
bird's name is.
Shows what
Isn't
I don't
the bird's
know.
name Tui? Isn't it just Tui or something like that? I can't remember the bird's
Yeah,
name.
bird's name is Tui. The
Tui?
bird's
Yeah.
name is Tui.
Banjo Tui?
Yeah, Tui.
Yeah, Banjo
My
Tui.
parents
Yeah,
were pretty convinced video games were evil, so we didn't.
Oh, your parents are the
My parents
weirdest
are freaking
people on the
angels.
earth.
Don't you even start that shit. I won't hear a word against them.
video games are evil. Your parents are just Catholic. Go away. Catholic.
That is definitely not a thing they are, but okay. Feel free to like throw stones at the Catholics. I'm sure they've done a lot to you recently that has made them deserve this.
So, yeah, let's see. The first,
Fuck them.
the first
Just
game
like-
I ever played was Zelda. I don't remember which one. I want to say it was A Link to the Past. And then the first game I played to completion was Final Fantasy VII. What are you doing? What was your first game you played and your first game to completion? Trying to see
First
where we're
game
at
I ever-
timeline-wise.
First game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, so yeah, you're way after.
Because
Way after.
yes, because Sega Genesis was the first console I ever got.
Sega.
I own the ones I own the ones before it later on down the line, but my first console I ever actually got was a Sega Genesis, and it had Sonic Adventures on it.
Dude, I remember fucking playing Mario Kart on the original NES, dude. Oh my god.
And first game I ever played to completion would be Zelda Ocarina of Time.
That's a good one. It's a good one to be your first completion for sure. Yeah. It's not as good as Final Fantasy VII, but he says as he's wearing a Zelda shirt. Yeah, yeah. Actually, this is an Ocarina of Time shirt too.
I mean, if I'm correct, Zelda whooped Cloud's ass in the screw attack battle.
Oh, by Zelda you mean
Link,
Link?
I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Link.
Yeah, well, that's
I was
because-
calling it by the game title.
That is because Cloud is extremely underrated. I have a lot of issues with the certain feats they chose to use for Link and the outstanding number of feats that they chose not to use for Cloud. So I had an extremely big... Obviously, Cloud lost, so I had an extremely big issue with it to begin with, but since then, every fucking DBX he's been in and every minute melee he's been in, he's fucking destroyed everybody he's went up against.
Yeah.
Including Guts from fucking Berserker, who I think
Yeah,
probably could kill Link.
Guts would demolish fucking Link. Oh my god, dude.
Apparently not,
Dude,
because by the chain of... If Link beat Cloud and Cloud beat Link would beat Cloud, so...
you mean
That's how it
Guts?
would happen. Wait, yeah, Guts. Yeah, that guy. Who cares? Fuck Guts. Fuck Guts. I
I
had
mean-
to argue with
I mean-
somebody in the comments for like a while because they're like, Cloud was based off of Guts. I'm like, please don't go there. Please do not go there. I don't want to have this
How was Cloud
school-
based off
You-
Guts?
he wasn't.
Cloud
He
came
wasn't.
out first.
No, he didn't actually. No, he didn't. Berserker
What?
anime,
No.
Berserker mangas came out first.
Before any of the Final Fantasy games.
Before Final Fantasy VII, which is the only one that Cloud is in. Yes, that is correct.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Now, before the other other 6, I have no fucking clue. But before the 7th one, yes, that is correct. Final Fantasy VII didn't come out till 1997, bro.
I didn't think Berserker was that old.
Yeah, Berserker's pretty old. That's not where they drew his thing from. Actually, the cool part about fucking Cloud is character make is that it's based off of an old samurai legend of 2 samurais going to war with each other, and the samurai used a katana and a oar from a ship, like an actual rowing oar, in order to be able to block weapons whenever he went to go hit him with it. And they said, what if we could combine his defensive item into a sword? And that's how the Buster Blade was made. But the story of those 2 samurais is actually the ending of how Cloud and Sephiroth are supposed to end. So it's like literally.
Maybe don't tell me all of this before the Dead Funny University.
It doesn't really tie into the story. It's just like where they drew their inspiration from. So it doesn't tie into the story at all. It's just where they drew their inspiration.
Okay.
So yeah, so Guts had 0 to do. Which, by the way, I'm fucking ready for that goddamn DFU. I love Marvel, but fuck am I ready for this marathon to be over. I'm ready to jump on Final Fantasy VII so bad. Oh my god. It's only because Final Fantasy VII's on the rise. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't give a shit. But I'm like, how many more Marvel characters do we have to do? Fuck.
No, I had the most wonderful moment at work today. So somebody came up to me and they were talking about their child, like, not going to Captain Marvel for feminist reasons and all that kind of good stuff. Then we ended up having a conversation about Thanos. And she's like, oh no, Thanos in that movie is the best Marvel villain ever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Why do you think that? And she's like, because he is just complete evil. He doesn't have a single redeeming quality whatsoever. And I'm like, you know nothing. You know nothing. And I was very thankful that I'm like, hey.
Yeah, it's true.
So wanted to say thank you for that.
It's true.
You don't know how it happens, me and Chris, sometimes just meeting people and just they think they know.
Dude, she's getting there, man. She's getting there.
And
I'm learning.
They don't. And I don't even know as much as Chris, and yet I ran into situations like that. It's like, really? You really think Squirrel Girl's powers is nothing but only talking to squirrels? You're a dumbass.
Squirrel Girl's pretty fucking OP. That's for
sure. Yeah, who the fuck is Squirrel Girl?
She's actually Squirrel Girl. Your fucking Great Lake Adventures there. So,
oh my god, no!
It's probably the most broken. She's a mutant, ain't she?
Yeah.
Or is she a meta?
Yes.
She's a mutant. Yeah, she's a mutant.
Pretty sure she's a mutant.
Yeah.
I mean, she does broken mutant. I'm pretty sure that's a real tell. I'm pretty positive.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think that would happen with her. Her mutation probably just did that because it does that. Sometimes the mutant gene does that.
Yeah, you just grow random animal body parts. Sure.
I mean. Fucking Beast. Well, no, Beast actually did it to himself.
Dylan, you were there for the DCEU, okay? Or the fall of the DCEU review show. All right, as Tony said, no one gives a fuck about Beast.
You're right,
dude. When he looked up that list, or when Joey looked up that list, and Beast was like the number 2 overall favorite X-Men, I thought Tony was gonna fucking explode. He was like. These troll motherfuckers, dude. I was like, no fucking way. I mean, personally, I can't believe that Beast's that high either, but goddamn, that was fucking hilarious. These troll motherfuckers.
I think Beast may be like anywhere between the 30s and the 50s, but not second. Oh, I mean, why?
I'd put Beast in the top 20. I mean, he's part of the original X-Men, dude.
And he's really fucking strong. He can throw a car.
But he can't lift a tree by himself, though. We found that out.
I know.
Remember? Because that one piece just so happened to lightly be laying on the ground. That was such a fucking dumb calculation for Death Battle. Jesus Christ. They try to debate you. They're like, he lifted this tree. Oh, fuck, dude. He's fucking strong as shit. And then after it's all over it. Why did Beast lose? Well, remember when we told you he lifted the tree? Well, you forgot. But if you look at the very bottom right, the bottom of the trunk was still touching the ground. So technically, he didn't lift the whole thing. It was still had a lot of weight still sitting on the ground. I'm like, you fucking motherfuckers, dude.
But in the comic books, in the the cartoons, he throws cars.
Yeah.
He kicked Wolverine through 2 walls. 2 walls.
They do pick and choose what feats they go with, and that's what brings me back to what our original conversation was. Is that I definitely think Cloud would beat Link. By the way, just throwing it out there. But anyways,
all I know is I gave up on Screw Attack really the moment Prodigy D Ace lost to Natsu. And honestly, it shouldn't even have been a matchup, because why would you put someone from One Piece who is legitly fire, his body is fire, he can turn himself to fire, to someone who eats all of the fire but his own? It's not even a proper matchup. You shouldn't even have done it to begin with. I even left a comment for Squirrel Girl telling them they were fucking retarded.
Well, you want to talk about fucking matchups that should not have been a matchup? Carnage versus fucking what's-her-face? Lucy? Is it Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy, the anime Lucy.
Fuck that nonsense, dude. That was stupid. That was so fucking dumb. Like,
Lucy
I don't understand how they paid attention to that. Regardless, that's not the point, though. The main point is that they literally talked about the fact that she, in the fucking comic, was basically able to blow up an island. Carnage has never pulled a feat off that's close to that. Not once has he ever done that. Carnage is strong as fuck, but not once has he ever blown up a goddamn island. Like, why was that even a matchup? Why? That makes no sense. There was so much stuff that Carnage could have done that could have got her. They basically made Carnage look like he didn't do anything in the entire fucking fight. I was so fucking upset with that fight. I was so goddamn mad. And the only reason that was a fight was because she does that fucking long stretching arm shit. And they're like, oh, he's a symbiote. He's got these tentacles. They kind of look alike. And that they're both fucking psychotic. That was it. I was like, this is dumb. This is a dumb matchup. Like, some of these characters you could put up against it, but man, most of these anime characters, they're on completely different fucking platforms. Go ahead.
Like fucking Toph versus Gara.
Toph is,
which I think Toph won that, didn't she?
I don't know. She better have, because she's bae. Dude, Toph is my favorite fucking character out of fucking Avatar, dude. She's such a fucking badass.
Yeah, like, I think Toph won that. Yeah, I think Toph won it.
God. When I found out she was blind, I was like, dude, she's going to be a goddamn beast. And she fucking is. Oh my God, she's so good. Dude.
Even in fucking Korra, although she's kind of stuck up now.
I don't watch that trash.
She's still beast.
That's not my Avatar. Get out of here. Go ahead, Kelsey.
Korra is not that bad. It is pretty trash, though. But it's just not as bad.
Go, Kelsey.
Can someone explain to me what you guys are talking about?
Death Battle?
Yeah, what is this?
It's technically, Rooster Teeth owns them now. So it's a Rooster Teeth created, or it's not a Rooster Teeth created show, but it's a Rooster Teeth funded show where basically they go and look up for all the fucking top comments as far as like people who were, or what people want to see as a fight, and then they actually go back and look at like all their feats, and they do like mathematics and shit to it too. Like they don't. It's not like just this person versus this person. This is who we think would win. This is why. So basically, they go over the mainstream canon feats that they found, do all the mathematics behind it, and tell you like how much like actual weight they'd be able to lift, how much durability they could fucking take, shit like that, and then they actually animate a fight between these two characters. And you watch it, and it's always a fight to the death. And then afterwards, they tell you why that person won. Yeah. And it's always some shit like, well, this person did this, but it didn't even come close. This person fell all the way from the moon and landed on the earth, and they were able to survive that. And for that to happen, it was like this, quad should triple whatever tons of fucking pressure force, which equals to this, and they didn't even come close to that because their biggest feat was this. Yeah, like they do a shit ton of math behind it, for sure. We had one that just happened recently where there were so many zeros on the screen. I thought Joey's mind was gonna fucking explode. He was like, he's like, they're making up numbers. There's no way this is a real number. They're making up numbers.
Now, if you want to go watch something like this, don't watch Screw Attack. Go look up Bat in the Sun. It's live action. It's fan based, so the winner is all fan voted.
That's a terrible suggestion.
But
terrible.
But the thing is. Bat in the Sun's really good, and the thing is, if fans are upset enough about the decision, the vote, they'll actually make a whole nother video with an alternate ending of the other person winning.
That's just fan service, man. That's not an actual battle to the death.
I mean, come on, Kick-Ass versus Casey Jones. Who doesn't want to see that?
Nobody.
And it's live action.
And on top of that, Dylan, if we were to go by your logic, any goddamn battle that Batman's in, he's going to win. It doesn't matter who he's against. He could be against God, and Batman's going to win every battle. Because it's going to be fan-based. And they're going to pick Batman literally every single fucking time. Screw Attack.
I'm trying to agree with you, Chris. Shut up!
Screw Attack is biased with the fact that Rooster Teeth now owns them. So if a Ruby character is part of it, they're winning. That's happening. Ruby is winning. The perfect example. One of the very first ones we watched for Darkstar was Yang versus Tifa. That was a very hard fight for me. That was a very hard fight for me to pick sides.
It was for me. I was like, I want Yang to win, but I also want Tifa to win too.
I picked Tifa, and Tifa lost. And I gave a full explanation on why I 100% thought they were wrong and very biased because Rooster Teeth owns them. There's not been a single Ruby character to lose a fight yet. One. And it's not they do a fight like every week. Like the last one they just did actually, which was funny because a lot of our information came into it, DFU shout out here, was Black Widow versus Widowmaker. And we were in the middle of talking about it, and Tony goes, well, Widowmaker has her toxin bomb, so it's going to hit her with toxins and stuff. And I was like, actually, we just did DFU, and Black Widow is immune to all toxins because of the serum that they injected her with. And Tony's all like, are you serious? And he started playing it, and sure enough, he gets to the analysis, and they're like, she's immune to all toxins. He's like, well, that completely takes that out of the fucking battle. And I was all like, boom, one for the DFU, baby.
DFU! It's doing things for people.
Yeah, it is. It's helping refresh my memory on some of these characters that I obviously don't read about anymore.
No, but like I was saying, Chris, everyone Batman's been in, he has won. There's a lot of them that came really close to him losing, but ultimately he won. Like he almost lost to Wolverine, and he almost lost to Darth Vader.
I thought Wolverine won that one. I could have sworn.
Did he win that?
Yeah, because that was my issue.
Oh yeah, Wolverine. Yeah,
that was my issue with Bat in the Sun is that Wolverine beat Batman, and they said it was based off of his healing factor, but yet Batman beat Deadpool.
Well, Batman didn't beat Deadpool. Batman blew Deadpool up and just left him.
That's a win. Like it's incapacitated. Like that's a win. Yeah. Batman beat Deadpool, but he didn't beat Wolverine. Wolverine won off of his healing factor. Now, if they would have used any other analogy on why Wolverine won, sure, I take it. But whenever you say Wolverine won off of his healing factor, Deadpool's healing factor is literally mixed between Wolverine and Sabretooth's healing factor. So he has the best of both worlds there. And then on top of that,
he has Hulk's as well.
Went out and stole Hulk's blood to then have Hulk's healing factor also injected into the two he already has. So it's hard for me to sit here and be like, yeah, dude, Wolverine won because of his healing factor, but the character that literally has his healing factor plus two more loses. Okay.
Yeah, that seems a little shit.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm not
also biased.
For the legitimate. I'm telling you to watch Bat in the Sun because it's live action and the fights are just fun to watch.
Sure, maybe. But if you want like some actual hardcore fucking facts and want to know like what people actually fucking think is happening, yeah, I would recommend Screwed Act. They, as much as I dislike them on some of their videos because I don't for instance, that's another even funny one. I'm talking about the Black Widow one again. They were doing the exact same comic line that I gave you, like the exact same comic book series, word for word. We're following basically what me and you were talking about until they get to the reason why Hawkeye decided to become an Avenger, and that was because why Black Widow became an Avenger, stopped being a bad person fighting Iron Man, which was because Hawkeye seduced her. I'm like, well, that's wrong. That did not happen.
Yeah, that's
I was like, Hawkeye shot an arrow, it hit fucking Iron Man, bounced off of him, landed into Black Widow, hurt her, he felt bad for it, so then he went and joined the Avengers, which then made her also look at her life and also come join the Avengers. I was like, no, there are other comic book fucking alternate universes, so that might have happened, but don't go with one exact storyline and then switch it at the very end. Like, that was not the exact same storyline at all. I was like, no, that's not how
interesting.
Yeah, so they do get shit wrong. I mean, once again, Tifa should have won in my opinion, and Cloud obviously should have won. But I mean, once again, everybody's going to be biased. So
I'm not really sad because Sora won his fight with Icarus. So
well,
I think his name is Icarus.
I was not happy that Cloud lost at all. Like I said, Cloud is extremely underrated. Which a lot of people will find that out when we go to do the DFU. Cause
I just like that one because the Cloud versus Link fight was Screw Attack's first non-2D fight. It was their first 3D fight.
Well, there's another one that they do where they think that everybody thinks they're biased as well, and that's Street Fighter characters. The Street Fighter.
Oh, they are so biased on Street Fighter characters. Oh my fucking god, dude. Street Fighters have never lost.
Because we actually have a running joke with that, which is that Akuma wins everything. Like, Akuma never loses. So, because Akuma never loses, because they have like some insane fucking feats with this guy, that's why all the Street Fighter characters win. Is because they have existed in the same realm and has possibly seen Akuma with their own eyes. So because of that experience alone, they win. But it's really Akuma's power through them. So Akuma's basically God. So we started making this into a running joke where every time like a Street Fighter person wins, we're like, well, I mean, fucking Akuma booms all. So I mean, Akuma breathed on them at one point in their life, and that was enough to make them like a demigod. So obviously they didn't lose, and it got to the point where like I started doing this shit where like Tony let me do an opener, and I was like, "What's up, netizens? Just wanted to talk to you today about our Lord and Savior, and wanted to know if you've met him yet. His name is Akuma. All praise hell, the Lord Akuma," and shit like that. And we literally just got a comment the other day from a guy that's like, the Akuma joke wasn't funny the first time you said it, and definitely wasn't funny the next 3,000 times you said it, so please stop. And then Tony read the comment out loud, and he goes, and the answer to that is no. We still do it. It's great. Akuma pawns all. Akuma pawns all. It's great. Okay, so getting close to wrapping up this podcast here. Conversation I want to jump into, and I'm actually kind of notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Make sure you comment in the section down below and let us know your thoughts on most topics that we covered.
On Pornhub.
Most of the topics that we covered. Anyways, make sure you go to the direct forms of communication as of the Twitter if you want to have any kind of conversations and you feel like you're not
about
getting...
Pornhub.
God damn, you know what? I'm just going to mute Dylan for the rest of this. Okay, anyways, so as I was saying, for a more direct form of communication, also you can come join us on Twitch, not Dylan's Twitch, by the way, to come hang out, watch us play video games, and have a good time. Also, make sure that you have a good rest of your fucking week, and we will see you next time.